on your mat, the eyes closed down, your palms are flipped up. You're trying just to relax your thighs so that your feet can just fall open. And then you're changing your breath, so deepening the breath, slowing it down, hearing it more. You're going to start moving your fingers and toes. Make some fists and spread your hands. Scrunch up your feet and spread your toes. And start rolling into wrists and ankles, big circles. And we'll move that to the windshield wiper thighs. So bend your knees, take your feet wide apart, and then just let your legs fall over to one side and slowly drop them to the other side. And see if you can feel a nice twist through the back, gently moving through your hips. Okay, and from here we'll squeeze in. So take hold of your knees and get your thighs right into the belly. Rock from side to side, keep the head down, tuck the chin. Massage out this lower back. Okay, nice job. Stretch your legs up towards the ceiling, walk them out, drive the heels, spread the toes. As soon as you do this, bring this awareness to your core, pull the belly button in. You got it. We're going to begin our abdominal exercises today with head up, legs up. This is classic yoga abdominal strengthener we've done a few times in class before. We're going to go single leg to start, so it's not too much. And now let's take both legs and bring them onto the mat, stretched out, totally stretched out. Arms are along the sides. We'll go one leg at a time for this. So as you inhale, bring your head up as high as you can. Big inhale, lift up the head, and then take one leg, any leg, up. Squeeze into the belly, exhale, take the leg down, put the head down. Big inhale, head comes up, other leg lifts up. Pause here. Exhale, bring it down. Okay, we'll keep up with this. So your head comes down, big inhale, head comes up. Your alternating legs, bring it up, pause. Exhale, bring everything down. Inhale, head up, leg up, alternate. Exhale, bring it down. Nice and slow. Let's do that again on each side. Inhale, your head up and your leg up. Exhale, bring it down. One more time. Inhale and hold the leg. Good. Exhale, bring it down. Excellent. Now we're going to support the back of the head. Okay, so we're going to kind of give your neck a rest here. You'll inhale, bring your head up, look at your legs, pull your heels in, bending your knees, and then lift the legs up completely, stretch the legs to the ceiling, and see if you can peel your tailbone up a little bit here. We'll shoot the legs back out long, and we'll put the head down. And we'll repeat this. Nice big inhale, lift your head up. Now drag your heels in, peel your tailbone, lift the legs for 2. Good, we'll keep up with this for 6 reps. Head up, drag the heels, legs up, peel the tailbone. 3. Good, moving slowly. Head up, drag your heels, tailbone. 4. Nice, head comes down. Head up, drag the heels. And 5, that little reverse crunch is tricky. 1 more, head up, drag your heels in, lift your legs, peel the tailbone, and that is 6. We can just put the feet down, take a moment, let your belly rest. we're gonna come into a sideline position and we're gonna work our obliques. So drop your thighs over to the left and stack them. We're like this. We're gonna support the back of the head with the right hand, and this left hand is gonna push into your top knee. So I have my left hand pushing into my right knee, and if you push the leg and the hand together, you can feel tension, contraction in your stomach. Give me 10 little crunches here. So we're pushing the knee and the hand together, and then we're coming up and down with the head and the shoulders. 2, 3, keep the hand and the knee pushing together though, the whole time. 5, exhale. 6, 7, keep your head supported. 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Let's take our legs, we'll flip them to the other side. Keep them stacked, so we've dropped them over to the right. We're supporting the back of the head with this left hand, and our right hand and our left knee are pushing in together. Find the tension. On the exhale, let's crunch. 1. Exhale. 2. Push the leg and the hand as hard as you can. 3. For the whole movement. 4. You should feel a really strong contraction in the belly with this. 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and that is done. Holy moly. Okay, on your back, give yourself a moment. We are going to come to sitting up now. If you want to rock and roll the length of the spine, hug your stomach muscles in and do that a few times. If you want to lie on your side and push up carefully, go ahead and do that. We're going to swing it around to table. And as soon as you come into your tabletop position, start with cat-cow. Start with arching and rounding and linking that movement to your breath. So our inhale is an arch and our exhale is to round. Okay, keep up with that big inhale and a big exhale. Good. Again, inhale and exhale. Okay, nice job. Push your bum back over your heels. Take a child's pose. We're going to move through a small vinyasa, staying on the mat. And there'll be 3 cobras. So as you inhale from here, roll up through table. You can round the back as you roll up through table. And then exhale, lower your body all the way down onto the mat. And then give me 3 cobras. So big inhale, lift the chest, use the low back. Exhale down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale down. Good. Again, inhale. And exhale down. Now peel off and push back to child's pose. Sit over the heels. Rest the forehead. Take a breath. Do that again. Inhale, roll up table. You can round the back as you roll up. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, 3 cobras. Slide the shoulder blades down. Exhale. Inhale, use the low back, lift up. Exhale. One more time, cobra. Beautiful. Peel off, push back, child's pose. All right, we're going to do that one more time, everybody. Inhale, roll up, round your back. Exhale, lower down, nice and slow. Inhale, lift the chest, slide the shoulders down. 1. Inhale, 2. Cobra number 3, use your low back. Beautiful. Peel off, push back, child's pose. Flip your palms up. As you flip your palms up here in child's pose, you can cross your thumb over the hands and then take your fingers wrapped over your thumb, and you can make some circles here with the wrists. I love this little stretch. Especially if your thumb joints bother you at all, it can feel really nice. Okay, we're going to be moving it right to downward dog. So when you feel ready, take your placement here with the hands, lift your hips, look through the feet, and just walk it out. Reach the heels, lift the sits bones. Move the body around. And maybe a little bit of side to side with your hips. And then we'll go ahead, we'll reach the heels, really lift up the sitting bones. Take a big breath. And then walk it to Ragdoll. Take your feet wide, bend your knees, push back with the arms. Find that Ragdoll position at the back of the mat and then really shake it out. Let your head just drop down, let your neck relax. Sway the body. Keep breathing. We're going to pull the stomach muscles in. We're going to roll up nice and slow. Your head comes up last. Okay, as soon as you're up, take these shoulders back and down. Step your feet closer together. Interlace your hands. Push up through those palms. Reach your arms up over your head. Good. Exhale, leaning to one side. Inhale, tall. And exhale to the other side. Good job. Big reach up and then just let your arms drop down. Okay, we'll walk to the top of the mat and we're going to get started right away with our sequence. If you have a yoga block, you can bring this block between the knees for chair pose. If you don't have a yoga block, keep your big toes touching and push your knees together. Okay, so if you have one, go ahead and squeeze it between the knees. Your feet will be open apart from each other a little bit, but you're squeezing into that block. Lift onto your tippy toes, find your balance and come back down. Okay, spread your toes, lift onto them, come back down. Okay, if you don't have a block, your big toes are touching and your knees are going to push together for the chair, okay? Now, next time you lift up onto your tippy toes, stretch your arms out in front and slowly sit down into that awkward pose. Whatever your range of motion is here, listen to the knees. If you've got a block, you're squeezing it. And then stand all the way back up. Put the heels down and come right back down into your chair. Keep squeezing that block if it's there. On your inhale, reach both arms up as straight as you can. Nice big inhale. And then as you exhale, take a twist. You're going to internally rotate your left arm and you're going to slide the back of the hand into the low back. The right hand comes to the outer left leg. Taking a little twist here, can you look over your left shoulder? Release that inhale, reach the arms up, big reach up. Exhale, internally rotate that right arm, slide the back of the hand into the low back, left hand holds out her right knee, big breath in, look over the shoulder. Looking back over that right shoulder. And then inhale, reach the arms forward and up, big reach. And we're going to exhale, take a forward fold. You can get rid of your block if you've got it. Take a moment and forward fold. Feel the hamstrings. We'll be setting up for high lunge and our left foot is going to step back. So take this left foot and send it way back, land on the ball of the foot, bend into your toes. Come on up carefully. You might feel unstable here. Lock your gaze, move around, tilt your tail under, feel the stretching in the left hip flexor. Take that big reach up through the arms. If you really want to challenge your balance, follow me or stay here, okay? So left arm's going to start reaching forward. Right arm starts reaching back. You can choose to stay looking forward or turn your head and look back. And if you want more of a challenge, take your right hand and bring it to the back of the left leg. The left arm starts reaching up and starts reaching back. Good, and now slowly come back to where we were, turning forward and open the body to triangle. As soon as you open the body to triangle, make sure your wrists are underneath your ankles are underneath your wrists. Move your hips a little bit. We're going to extend triangle. So reach the body forward. And when you can no longer reach, take your right hand to your right shin. Your left arm reaches up to the ceiling, you look up. See if you can push your hips forward there. We're trying to be straight through the legs, but not locked completely. We don't want to hyperextend this front leg. And pull your stomach muscles in, engage your core. See if you can unsupport this right hand. Maybe move up and down a little bit with tight abs. And then big inhale, come on up. Bend your right knee, moving into that warrior two. And keep your shoulders over your hips in warrior two. Reverse your warrior two. Flip your right palm up and sweep it up and back. Nice big inhale. This right arm is moving up and back. And then exhale, come back to warrior two. We'll take a moment in side angle. You put your right elbow to your right thigh. This left arm reaches back up towards the ceiling. Or maybe try taking it over your head. See if it'll just drop over the ear, reaching forward. Okay, we're coming to low lunge. So look to the floor. Start taking both hands to the floor, spin onto the ball of that back foot, and we can start to bring our left knee down. You can stay here supported, or you can try what we did in high lunge. Okay, so first we'll take a big reach up, if you want to take this option. Then your left arm starts going forward, your right arm starts going back. And maybe this is enough and you stay here. If you want more, put your right hand to the back of that left thigh. And see if this left arm will start reaching up and back. So you're getting a back bend, you're twisting, you're lunging. And if you took that option, let's come out of it the same way we came into it. Nice and slowly, turning back front. Beautiful. We're going to pull back to a half hamstring. Bring your block with you if you know you need it for the hamstrings. Pull your hips back. Okay. Front leg goes straight. I'm going to wiggle it out to the side so I have more stability. And I'm going to pull the toes up to the ceiling. If the hamstrings are really tight, start all the way up tall and then lean in, looking for that stretch. Okay, you want to resist the urge to hunch or bring the shoulders up to the ears. Try not to do that. And if you need to move in and out of this a little bit, find some movement. Connect to your body, inhale up, exhale over. Then do that. You can also choose to stay hinged but play at the ankle if you've got a lot going on in the calves. Maybe playing at the ankle feels better in your body. Toes up, toes down. I want you to make every holding stretch your own. Move as you need to. Find the deepest stretch in your own body. We'll pull this leg back now. We'll be kneeling. I'm just going to move the block out to the side. We'll come up to kneeling position. Let's be on the tops of the feet. So if your toes are curled under, uncurl. Let's get these knees underneath the hips. We'll go Camel Variation. Reach your hands back to the backs of the thighs, just under the glutes. On your inhale, pull your shoulder heads back, puff your chest up. Big breath in. As you exhale, take a forward fold, hug your abs in, round your back, bring your forehead down to the mat. Do that again. Inhale, come up, hold the backs of the legs, arch. Exhale, tight abs, round your back, 2. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, come back up nice and tall. We're staying on the tops of the feet. We're going to lean back, engage your legs, your glutes, your abs. So reach the arms forward and then lean your body back. And as you lean back here, you don't need to come back too far to really feel everything just fire up in the legs, the glutes, the belly. Now stay here, take your left arm, reach it back, turn your gaze, look back, and then bring it forward. Keep your abs tight. Take your right arm, reach it back. Maybe lean back a little further, look back. And then bring that right arm forward. Nice job. Take your hands to the mat. Allow the body to drop down, Chaturanga. Take a nice big inhale, scoop your chest up, Cobra. And then exhale, come on to down dog. Nice work. Drop your heels, lift up your sitting bones. Look through your feet. Just stay here and breathe. Push away from your own hands. Put the weight in the legs. We're going to be stepping forward from here. So on your next inhale, look up. And as you exhale, move forward and then step forward, right behind the hands. Soften your knees when you get here. Inhale to half back, long spine. Exhale, fold in, tuck your chin in. Inhale, sweep all the way up and look up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Nice work. We're going to come back to chair. If you want your block for that, go ahead. We'll bring it between the knees. If you don't have a block, your big toes are touching, your knees are pushing together. Let's begin on the tippy toes. Shoulder blades are backing down. Reach the arms forward, get up high on the tippy toes, find your balance, and then bend your knees and squat down. Okay. Engage the inner thighs, press the knees together, and push into your toes and come all the way back up. And then drop your heels down, squat back down. And keep squeezing inner thighs. This time we take a big inhale, we reach the arms up. As you exhale, internally rotate your right arm, slide it into that low back, take your left hand to the outside of that right knee. We'll take a twisted chair here, nice inhale, puff your chest, look back over the right shoulder. Release, inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale, let's twist over to the left, internally rotate this left arm. Big inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, turn your head, look over the left shoulder. Nice, and again, big inhale, arms forward, arms up. And then take your exhale and tip it over. We'll get rid of the block here. You can shake your legs out in your forward fold, if that feels good to do that. So this time our right foot will be stepping back for high lunge. Take a look at this right foot, send it way back. Land on the ball of the foot, come on up careful. Take your time coming up, lock your gaze. Draw the tailbone under, tighten up the right glute, breathe into the right hip flexors. Big reach up with the arms. You can stay here. You can stay right here, or we can twist. Our right arm starts going forward, our left arm starts going back. You can stay here, lock the gaze forward, or look back and add more. Left hand to the back of the right thigh. Right arm starts reaching up and back, taking a back bend here. Ooh, tricky. Okay, let's start coming out of this the exact same way we came into it. Turning forward, opening the body to triangle. The back foot and the back hip open up. You're looking over this left leg, left arm. You're moving your hips a little without bending your knees. Getting ready for extended position. Reach the left arm forward, reach the body forward. Drop the left hand to the left shin. Turn and look up to this right arm. Okay, notice this front knee. It's not hyperextending. There's a little softness, but you're feeling a stretch into that left hamstring. We're going to tighten up the core, release the left hand, and see if we can just hold here really strong, unsupported. And then a big inhale, come all the way up from triangle. Once you're up from triangle, you bend your left knee, moving into that warrior two. Keep your shoulders in line with your hips, maybe wiggle a bit wider. And look over that left arm. We're going to reverse it. So flip your palm up, left palm up. Take your left arm up to the ceiling and reach back. Nice big breath in. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Move to your side angle. Put your elbow to your thigh. Turn, look back up to this right arm. Reach it up to the ceiling. Let's see if the right arm will come over the ear. Try to keep it straight through the elbow. You don't force anything, just notice what's happening in this top arm. And now let's look to the ground. We're going to find low lunge. Your right knee comes down. You could choose to stay here. Okay? Or we can add that reaching, twisting business. So if you want to join me for that, we reach. We take the right arm forward, we take the left arm back. You can stay here, look forward, or look back. Going for more, this back arm, this left arm reaches for the right leg. The right arm starts reaching up and back, reach back. Breathe, don't force anything. Good, if you took that, let's come out of it slowly. Let's turn forward. And as we turn forward, we prepare for half hamstring. Pull your hips back, bring your block with you if you need it. Straighten this left leg, let's bring it out wide for balance. Okay. Inhale, lift, lengthen, exhale, hinge. And this is all left hamstring. Inhale, exhale. So I'm really playing in the hamstring here, working on a long spine. And if you want to just hold that and now notice your ankle, toes down, toes up. Maybe focus into the calf. Do that. Good. This is a tight spot here. These hamstrings need work. Okay, let's take this left leg back. Let's set up again for our Camel Variation, followed by that brutal little strength move. Knees under hips. We're on the tops of the feet. We bring our hands just under the glutes. Open the chest. On your inhale, open the chest, push the hips forward. Big breath in. On your exhale, tighten your stomach, round your back, direct your forehead down. 2 more times. Move with your breath. Big inhale, open up. And a big exhale, round it forward. And one more time, big inhale. And exhale, round, abs in. And then just come up. Okay, make sure the knees are still where you started, right under the hips. Reach your arms forward. Tighten your glutes, your thighs, your belly. Lean back. Okay, let's take this right arm, let's reach it back. Let's turn, look back. See if we can reach back a little further. Okay, turn to the front. Stay leaning back and tight. Take your left arm, reach it back, look back. Maybe even reach back a little further. Bring it back to the front tight and lift up. Nice work. We're going to come forward with the hands and lower the body down. We'll take a big inhale, scoop the chest, cobra. And then as you exhale, scoot your elbows forward, stay sphinx. So we'll just push those elbows forward. Got it. We're going to stay on the belly here. If you don't want too much of a back bend, get the elbows more forward. Okay, wiggle them more forward. You can bring your palms together if you want to, or keep your palms flat. That's up to you. And play with the neck here. So we're just going to relax. We're going to soften everything. We're going to tuck the chin. Maybe close down your eyes. And then let your head roll from side to side. So ear towards shoulder. Chin in and around. Just relax here. Okay, nice job. Take your arms out to the sides now, like letter T. Make sure your wrists are not lower than your shoulders. We don't want to be here. We want to either be right in line or maybe slightly higher. Okay, so be really picky with that. We're going to keep our chest lifted. So your low back muscles should feel engaged right now. You're just looking forward, chest is up. Pick up your left leg straight, squeeze your left glute, and then pick up your right leg. Switch back and forth 10 times. Okay, this is our pace. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice and strong in the glutes. Now take this left leg up, hold it up here, and just pulse it with me here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and at 5, bend that left knee, Roll onto the right arm, onto the right leg, and see if this left leg will step back, okay? You can bring the side of the head down if it wants to come down. And you're just noticing if your left foot can find the floor behind you. You can almost reach up a little bit with that left foot. Okay. The head can float or it can come down, that's up to you. Take a big breath. Chest opening. And then roll across your chest. Let's try that on the other side. So as we roll across the chest, we keep our chest up. Now this right leg picks up real straight and strong. And we're gonna pulse the leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now bend that right knee. Roll onto your left arm and your left leg. See if this right foot will step back. And notice if the toe will find the floor. Maybe the head is okay to come down. Close your eyes. Breathe. This is a big, deep stretch here. Okay, very good. Rolling back across the chest. Reaching your arms back now, so palms are down. We can rest the chin for a moment. We're gonna take a lift off into Locust, and if you wanna switch your Locust to bow, you can do that. That'll be an option. Once you're up, anywhere from 3 to 5 full breath cycles is perfect. Listen to your body before coming to child's pose. So on your next inhale, let's begin in Locust. We bring the arms and the legs and the chest up. We try to stay nice and long and extended. You can draw the chin in. Feel the shoulder blades pull down the back. If you want more, bend your knees and reach for your feet, your ankles. Okay, if you do go for the bow, make sure you don't send the legs out too wide here. Draw the inner thighs together. Close your eyes and breathe with this. You are working. You are lifting and strengthening, but you're in this place where you can still breathe and feel that the body's opening. And focus on every breath. And when you feel like you're reaching that point where you're tired and you're going to come out, think about giving it one more big lift. And then come down. And as we come down, we'll bring the hands back by the chest. We're gonna peel off. Knees come together, round your back here, take a child's pose, relax. See if you can sit your bum right on your heels, rest your forehead, close your eyes, and just breathe. Nice work, everyone. It was a lot of work. We're going to swing the legs around. We'll come to seated. We got a little bit of hip, a little bit of twist. So as you swing your legs around and come to seated, let's look for these sits bones. If you want to be propped up on your block, the hamstrings are really tight, go right ahead and do that. Okay, you can prop up on the arms, lift up your chest here. Squeeze your thighs and play with the ankles. We'll point 1 foot down, 1 foot up. We'll switch. And see if when the foot is pointing downward, can you contract the muscles in the bottom of the foot without cramping. Just go back and forth. You got it. Now keep both toes or both feet, toes up. Squeeze your thighs, reach your arms up, lift up your chest. Let's go for elbows. We're going to try to hold opposite elbows. We're going to see if maybe we can move the body a little bit from side to side. If this feels extremely tight and uncomfortable, let it go and stay supported on your arms today, on your hands. Okay, if it was okay, lean in. Move into this forward fold. You can peace finger hook the big toes. Or maybe just reach down the shins, staying long in your spine. Hold this and breathe. You're always keeping a little firmness in the belly when forward folding. Pull the belly button in. Okay, and then sit up nice and tall. We're going to bend our right leg, and we are going to stretch into the right hip. I want to give you a couple of options. You can take this right foot, bring it into the left inner thigh, and stretch your right hip here. Okay. You could take that foot over the knee. We've done this one before. It's our seated figure four. Maybe that feels like a good deep stretch in that right hip. If you're okay to rock the baby, I'm going to take it to rock the baby today, but I don't want you to do this if it bothers your knee or if it feels too tight, okay? So if it feels okay for you to rock the baby, we put our right foot into our left elbow, and then our right arm reaches around to support the knee. We try to hug the shin in towards the chest, keeping that ankle strong, and then you rock a little bit here. Sit up very tall. Okay, this leg out in front of you is nice and firm, and we rock. The rock the baby can get real wild and crazy, and you can come up and down with it. So I can use my firm left leg to help control this as I rock up and down. Yes. Okay, you can do that a few times. It's always fun. And then whatever hip stretch you're in, wherever you are with this, we're going to move to a twist. We're going to take this right foot and we're going to step it over the left leg. And make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Hug your knee, your right knee, into your left armpit. Get a nice hug. Belly snug to the leg. This right arm's going to reach back. You're going to inhale, lift up the chest, and then exhale, look back over your right shoulder. Stay here. Notice how far behind you you can see. And really use the eyes to look back. Breathe, lift your chest. And undo your twist. Very good. We'll step the leg back over and send that leg out. You can give your legs a little bit of a kick. Let's try that on the other side. You're going to decide, is this tight? Okay, is this best for today? You're going to move it to ankle on thigh feeling. Okay, how's this one feel? Or are you going to move it to rock the baby? Foot in elbow. Okay, support knee. Sit tall, abs in. Rock it out. There is a variation for everyone here. Always like to see where I am on my mat before I get real crazy here. Make sure you're not going to fall off the back of your mat. And if you're bringing it all the way up and down, you want your right leg to be real firm. So squeeze that right thigh. There's a lot going on here. We've got some core, some stabilization. We've got a whole lot of left hip. Oh, it's fun. You gotta keep the abs nice and tight all the way through. Control it with that right leg. Breathe. Okay, let's go twist. Let's go release foot. Step it over the right leg. Make sure you're up on the sits bones, nice and tall. Hug your left knee to your right armpit. Take this left arm back, plug the fingertips in. Inhale, puff your chest up. And then exhale, turn your head and look back. Okay, hold and breathe. Okay, slowly let it go. Nice work. We're going to come down onto the mat. We're going to lower down from boat. So setting up, hugging your thighs in, finding some strength here. Let's hold. Lift your chest. Bring your shins up higher if you want to, or try straightening. We're gonna get into the low back with control. Drop it down. Let's see how slow you can go today. Keep your chin drawn in, take your time. Once you're here, let's hold it. Let's breathe. Try reaching an arm and then the other. See if you can hold here and breathe. Nice work, everybody. Come on down. As you come down, take your 90-degree angle arms and let your chest open up. Let your shoulders relax. We're gonna bend our knees and we're gonna take our feet off the side of the mat to let the knees fall inward. Okay, roll onto the insides of your feet with this internal rotation. Play with one knee coming up a little and the other one coming down. So just kind of a small movement here. Deepening the stretch on one side and then on the other side. And then just breathe. So as you're doing this, you're noticing your shoulders and where your wrists are landing. And you're also just feeling that internal rotation through the hip. It's just really nice after our seated hip stretch. And just keep the ankles strong. Nice work. We're going to take a bridge. So take your feet and bring them in nice and close. When you reach your arms down, feel for your heels. Okay, we'll take the backs of the arms. We're going to push them into the mat and we're going to really wiggle the shoulder blades underneath the body. Let's push the arms, push the feet, and bring the hips up. As you come in, you could stay here or extend the arms long. Or for more, interlace the hands. Maybe even get the blades under your back a little tighter, really opening the chest. Hold here, push every toe down, push the heels down. Engage the inner thighs a little. Take your tailbone under more, push your hip bones up. And push through those hip flexors. And then feel like the shoulders are back, the chest is open. You're breathing, you're lifting. And you're coming down. Nice work. And then as you come down from here, let's hold on to the knees. Keep the knees wide. Tuck your chin in a little. Rock your body. You can stay like this at the knees, rocking. Or you can go lower down the legs for full happy baby. If you feel like you missed anything today and you need to stretch more, you go right ahead. And if you're just happy being here, moving a little bit from side to side, keep doing it. Keep working the knees nice and wide, getting them a little lower towards that mat. Okay, we can try kicking the legs out a little, maybe one at a time. And we're going to be coming into our Shavasana, just like we started. When you are ready, extend your arms and your legs. Flip your palms, close your eyes, create space between the teeth. Soften every muscle. Notice the flow of the breath, the depth of the breath, the sound. And if you can stay here for a few minutes, perfectly still, connected to breath, watching thoughts. And this is where you want to be. Thanks everyone for joining me today.